Hey y'all, hey, it's another Fear Street review. I'm back today to talk about The Twin, which hits VOD and our old friend Shudder as of this morning. So, if you haven't seen it, you could, and then you come back because I'm probably going to have some spoilers because I talk too much. Anywho's, The Twin is best summed up as after the aftermath of a tragic accident that claimed the life of one of their twins, Rachel and her husband Anthony relocate to the other side of the world with their surviving son in the hopes of building a new life. What begins as a time of healing in the quiet Scandinavian countryside soon takes an ominous turn when Rachel begins to unravel the torturous truth about her son and confronts the malicious forces attempting to take hold of him. So, yeah, juicy, right? Uh, it's definitely there's great performances. I appreciate the tension and the stakes because one of the things I'm always complaining about is lack of stakes and not handling tension well in horror movies. And so all of that was there on top of we just need more badass moms, period. In the genre, because I think that a lot of the times we write them off, especially because we have this idea that you have to be Jamie Lee Curtis if you're not under the age of 28, and that's a lie. Love Auntie Jamie Lee, but it's a lie. One of the issues I had with this movie is that it was a predominantly all-white cast. And that never sets well with me because I don't care where we are on the globe. Odds are there are more brown people than somebody who you give maybe 15 seconds of screen time to. So I would love for us to keep pushing that envelope still. Yes, please. But otherwise, it was fine. I had a good time. I would recommend it to some friends, not all friends, because she is a bit of a slow burn. But once we get where we're going and the things start happening, it's fun. It's fun watching it all fall like dominoes. I'm not gonna lie. As far as if this is a yay or nay for me, I'm gonna take the coward's way out and say May again. It's not my favorite. It is much more of a slower burn than I usually enjoy, and I did almost get lost a couple times just out of boredom. But when it turns, and when it gets thick, it gets thick. So yeah, and I just respect it for the unsettling commentary on complicated topics of motherhood and grief. I see a lot of Babadook energy in the DNA of this, even though it's very much its own chaotic ride. And we're not getting Babadook. I don't think I'm saying we're getting Babadook. We're not. I'm just saying that they mailed. If this was a double feature, I mean, clearly I'm more of a Babadook fan. But I can see them in the same universe or the same thesis if you're in school. That's all I kind of know though. So yeah, I would say it's a May. I would say you should watch it. I should say you should talk to us about it because I've seen it and Trent is supposed to be watching it as we speak. So yeah, thanks to our friends at Brigade for making this review possible. I don't know how many of you know this, but we're a DIY podcast, so we don't have resources, and we live for a screener. Have a great weekend.